AI is not replacing computer science. AI itself is built, trained, and improved by computer science engineers. Coding is a skill, not a talent you're born with, like driving or cooking. Nobody is born with programming skills by birth. Our first year curriculum assumes zero prior coding background. Last year, we have closed around 90% of placements with the highest package touching around 56 lakh per annum. Companies come back to REVA year after year because our students are interview ready, not just degree ready. Come visit to campus before you decide anything on a brochure or a video, YouTube you watched. Sit in a classroom for 10 minutes, walk into a lab, talk to students across coming there. You won't believe if you see what you listen to us, what you see is matched, then you can take a decision. REVA, Computer Science and Engineering can assure you that we will not let any graduate unprepared.
Hello everyone. If you are a student considering a degree in computer science engineering or a parent trying to understand whether CSE is still a right choice, here is a conversation for you. I am Dr. Manisha, Assistant Professor in the School of Computer Science and Engineering. We are here at REVA University with Dr. K.S. Narayanaswamy, Pro Vice-Chancellor of the School of CSE, to address some of the most common concerns and questions that every student and a parent has about how valuable a CSE degree is today and about the placements and lot more. Sir, welcome to the conversation. Sir, one of the biggest questions students are asking today is about the impact of AI. And we know that AI can do a lot of things and AI is used everywhere, and most of us are already started using AI in our everyday tasks, such as starting from writing an email to developing a website or an application. So the students are worried that a lot of jobs might be replaced by AI in IT industries, and there will be a drastic reduction in the job availability in the near future. So what do you think, whether the CSE is still a good option in 2026?
Thank you, Manisha, for your very apt question for this time. Actually, that's exactly why it's a better time to join computer science and engineering. You know that AI is not replacing computer science. AI itself is built, trained, and improved by computer science engineers. Someone has to build the AI tools, everyone talking about it. We have already restructured our computer science and engineering programs like AI and machine learning, AI and data science, IoT, and cybersecurity, and many more. It's not just plain old coding what is remaining in computer science and engineering.
Yes.
The students who struggle are the ones who do not understand fundamentals. The students who learn AI as a tool, not a threat, will lead in the next coming 10 years.
Yes, but many students, they still wonder whether they are capable of succeeding in computer science. And many parents are worried that their child may not be good at coding. Is that computer science is only for students who are good at coding, or any student with zero coding knowledge can still opt for this CSE degree? What is your opinion, sir?
Yeah, I agree. This is the question of the hour that many parents and students will be ringing in their minds. That's the biggest myth. Coding is a skill, not a talent you're born with, like driving or cooking. Nobody is born with programming skills by birth. Our first year curriculum assumes zero prior coding background because we get diverse background students from +2. We have peer mentoring, extra lab hours, faculty office hours specifically for students who need extra push in a semester 1 and then 2 second semesters. I have personally seen students who failed their first coding test in a semester 1 but come out with a job offers in hand after their graduations. It's not about their geniusness. It's about their consistency.
Yes, I think it will encourage a lot of students. Say now the student has decided CSE is a right fit for them. Then there appears another challenge. There are different specialization in CSE at REVA. Say we have AI in ML and AI and data science we have cybersecurity and core CSE. Do you think a 17-year-old student will be able to pick a specific specialization which is right for him?
Yeah, it's a very interesting and common question across student community, Manisha. Honestly, most of them don't have that on the day one, and that's okay. Here is a simple way to think about it. If you enjoy spotting patterns and predicting things, sports, scores, trends, behavior, AI and data science suits you. If you like idea of building intelligent systems like self-driving vehicles, logic or recommendation engines, go AM and ML. If you are on the type who likes solving puzzles, problems, digital forensics, hacking the hacker kind of thinking and creative, then cybersecurity is your space. And if you just want strong, flexible fundamentals to specialize later, our core CSE or computer science and engineering or computer science and information technology programs are most perfect. We also let students explore electives in the year 2 before they fully commit in the third year, so that it's not one way door. They can choose any time.
That's a good advice, sir. Once the students choose specialization, the next thing that students and the parents think about is about the career opportunities. So let's talk about the placements at REVA, sir. What can a student actually expect from REVA University after 4 years?
Of course, placement is very important for any graduating students before they move out from university, whether they're going to higher studies or whether they're going to start their own. Having an offer will build the confidence. Check out our placement records. They're public. What I will tell you is why it works. Our placement cell starts with boot camp, placement training from day one with boot camps. We run mock interviews, resume clinics, and coding round practices as a routine part of our curriculum. We also have a specific training program in-house in the form of IPL. It's an intensive programming lab for students who wants to build their strong fundamentals in the programming skills. Also, a coding round practice as a routine part of our curriculum, not an optional add-on. Last year, we have closed around 90% of placements with the highest package touching around 56 lakh per annum. Companies come back to REVA year after year because our students are interview ready, not just degree ready. And also having a feedback credentials from the industry professionals that they're performing very well in industry.
Those are really impressive outcomes, sir. But what I think is placement will not happen by chance. So university has to create some ecosystem to support the students. So what makes REVA CSE different from doing the same course or a degree from any other universities?
Yeah, very important question you have asked. 3 things that set us apart. Number 1, our faculty. We have dedicated, experienced, seasoned faculty from premier institutes like IIT, IIMs, etc. We have professor of practice who got real-time experience from industry, is onboarded to REVA, and they are teaching our students with real-world examples and real problems. Along with that, we have collaborated with premier institutes like IITs and NITs for programs called minors programs in artificial intelligence, which will enable and distinct us from others. The second one is our industry aligned curriculum. We are proud to say that we are closely working with industry professionals, and our curriculum is contemporarily designed in aligning to the context to the present industry relevance. Here we have peer industry people coming from industry background in the board of studies. We have academicians, great academicians from premier institutes. We have feedback system through alumni while designing the curriculum. Here, our curriculum is not only limited in the form of structure, it is being made a provision to take care of experiential learning, problem solving, creativity, critical thinking, coding, decoding, debugging, and many more. Apart from that, more emphasis is given on experiential learning. I mean to say that we have more than 70% of experiential learning in the forms of labs, in the form of workshops, in the form of labathons, in the form of internship, in the form of hackathons, and many more competitions across, which is not limiting students only to keep his credentials limited to theory. And he has to experience his learning through practice. And that is evaluated in different models. Most of the time, most of the conventional universities keeping their delivery pattern in only teaching mode, not interactive mode. And we are designed a curriculum with student centric, not curriculum centric. What student wants today to fit to the industry tomorrow. The student centric learning comprise of student centric assessments, maybe in terms of continuous assessment, maybe in terms of peer reviews, maybe in terms of collaborative learning, means learning through friends. We have made a concept of intensive programming lab, say, where you sit with your final year student, second year student, first year student, keep learning from your friends.
Yes.
And this is after office hours, that is after your academic hours. So this is one type of curriculum where it is flexible for students to make his learning not only through structured classroom learning. This is one of the big difference what REVA I can able to tell, which conventional institute may not be able to give. Along with that, we have lot of digital support. Maybe in terms of LMS, build strong LMS where it will give the data and statistics of the student and its performance on daily basis, which cannot be expected from any other kind of institutes.
Also, I heard that assessments are taken through the LMS only.
This is one of the new thing I want to tell about to all the friends here. Every day, your session opens from 7 to 9. There are people who used to join online. If you perform, you are going to get. So, continuous assessment in the form of challenges, in the form of laboratories, in the form of peer-to-peer teaching, and many more is being done through LMS itself. And the kind of Bloom's level questions which is being designed fit in who can able to answer which level. This is one of the beauty where you can able to see in our LMS system. And this is how we distinct from other university. The third one is our deep industry collaborations and proven outcomes. As I mentioned earlier, today collaboration is the future. Even in a single family, if you do not collaborate with your wife or spouse or kid, the family cannot become complete or a full. So collaboration is the key of success. REVA has got dedicated exclusive center for industry collaborations. We have UIIC, University Industry Interaction Center, where set of people is being deployed to collaborate with various industries. Industries from academic background, industries from product background, and industries from research background. So these are the people who connect industries to the academics. Along with that, we have a robust CDC team, placement training team, where they also connect many industries who come to hire REVA University students, and most of them, most of the industries who come for hiring, they are also becoming our partners in training the students. That is, in-house training is happening, and certification programs is also happening at REVA, and that is the difference we are making with others. You see our placement records, as I already mentioned, it is almost 90%. We got service-based company, product-based companies, and many more companies across the domains. This is the difference what REVA we have.
Sir, also I heard about the advanced placement training. Can you just give some insights about that?
Very interesting fact that in today's rapidly changing industry needs, you cannot plug in entire thing in a curriculum. Suppose if industry needs certain things, we take a fast track advanced placement training where the course or a content or a tool or a technique or a technology which is required for a particular industry will be plugged in the form of a short module. Advanced placement training will be given based on the needs whenever it is required for a particular set of industries. And this is producing a very, very good results. As a REVA institute, it was known for engineering. Now as REVA University, it is heard about. REVA is known for multidisciplinary university. We have programs for all the domains except medicine and paramedicine. But today's requirement of industry is how your student is able to adopt multidisciplinary skills and understand the real world problems to multidisciplinary approach and solve the problem by being a team member across other domain. We have engineering IT domain called computer science and engineering, along with architecture, along with core engineering branches, mechanical, mechatronics, aerospace, robotics, electronics, civil engineering, design engineering, many more. Henceforth, we have a brainstorming sessions and adopting students from one branch to other branch in solving the real world problems and participating in national hackathons launched by Government of India, say hardware hackathon sponsored by Ministry of Human Resource by Government of India, and won lot of laurels to the university, where a student with only programming knowledge may not be sufficient, on student with only core engineering knowledge may not be sufficient. So here REVA is making the difference that the final year capstone project is a multidisciplinary project where a subset of many schools students will be joined to solve common problem. This is the difference what REVA is making. Thank you.
Sir, you mentioned about industry collaborations and partnerships and internships. So, but whether the students will get a real exposure to the industry, or is it just about the theoretical learning in the classrooms and they face only the written examinations?
Yeah, very good question, which is much important for any student who joins any kind of BTech program is to know this. We have many things blended in our industry exposure programs. We start with early with day one, their exposure to industries in the form of industrial visits, followed by mini internships, then major internships, which last for 1 year. We have specifically designed our curriculum in such a way that if a student is eligible to take an internship about 2 months in the summer internship or winter internships, We have made a provision for a longer duration internships in the form of major internships, which can happen in the final year. Days are gone where industries just call for interview, go for campus placements. Now they go for hiring the students based on their problem solving skills and their creativity. We get a lot of industries for hiring students in the form of internships, paying them stipend starting from 15,000 to a lakh per month during their intern. We have history of about 100, more than hundreds of students getting full-time internships for entire 1 year, earning lakhs of rupees in the form of stipend. This provision is made based on our curriculum structure.
Okay.
So you are talking about are they ready really industry ready exposure, real time exposure, or they get only theory and lab
Yes,
exams?
yes.
As I mentioned, we also get industry experience through projects, industry projects. Most of our students, either they will be in the form of mini internship, in the form of winter and summer internship, major internship where they get entire final year internship with stipend, or capstone project. In industry, we have tied up with multiple industries having hiring our students for internship or for a capstone project where they will be exposed to real world problems with peers across their mentoring by the industry professionals. Along with that, our students are also being taught by industry professionals in the form of professor of practice. They are coming here, staying in our campus. We have well equipped guest house. They stay for a couple of days, share their experience, and some of the courses are being curated and taught by industries. This is how I am confident in front of you, stating that we are different by this getting real time industry exposure to all the students of REVA University.
Sir, I agree that industry readiness is important. But what about the students who does not want any job, but instead they need to develop their own startups in the future? Does CSE at REVA provide any supports for such students, or do they need to look for something else?
That's a good question. It's very important in today's scenario that many students really they are talented.
Yes.
Not only getting job and they are aspiring much more bigger than jobs. Say there is about certain percentage of students where from the beginning their interest is towards build something on their own.
Yes.
For that, university has got ecosystem of entrepreneurship. We have developed our curriculum in the sense that it should also support the thought mindset of students where they should go towards entrepreneurship. We have courses like design thinking, entrepreneurship, and many more from the early stage of semester. Once they breed their idea, we have a setup to identify their talent and transfer those people towards REVA Nest, which is housed at REVA University with all the features and facilities having been supported by our Honorable Chancellor for incubation. We have all the setups with the Idea Lab concept has been installed at REVA University to nurture the young minds who wants to do their on their own to build some new idea or a product. Maybe software product or maybe hardware product or maybe a business model. So we have industry mentors partnered with us. We have faculty mentors and we have financial support is being made from the university side for them to build their ideas, convert their ideas in problems into ideas, then ideas into prototypes, prototypes into product, then into business. So in all the stages, REVA Nest is taking care and giving all the support and mentorship guidance from university side, so that these young students who wants to move towards their journey towards entrepreneurship is being taken care.
That's really inspiring, sir, especially for students who want to see themselves as a future founders. So before we conclude, I would like to ask one important question of all. If you had to say one thing to a student who is watching this and who is still unsure about whether the CSE is still a right fit for them, so what would it be, sir?
I can say like this: come visit to campus before you decide anything on a brochure or a video, YouTube you watched. Sit in a classroom for 10 minutes, walk into a lab, talk to students across coming there. You won't believe if you see what you listen to us, what you see is matched, then you can take a decision. There is no force. Of course, when you compare any other universities, REVA University in Bengaluru stands unique in making their students' life better. REVA Computer Science and Engineering can assure you that we will not let any graduate unprepared.
Thank you so much, sir, for taking the time to address all the questions. For any student and a parent watching this, I think considering CSE at REVA is not just about the degree, it's about the support system they receive, the industry-ready curriculum, and the placements. That's Dr. K.S. Narayanaswamy, sir, Pro Vice-Chancellor of School of Computer Science and Engineering at REVA University. If you are considering CSE, we hope this conversation has answered the questions that matter most. Thank you for watching.